time out. It's Ceito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the new age of Aquarius once again. The spirit coach, the don't fear coach, the let's hear it coach. All right, so we about to hear it. Today we're talking about triggers and insecurities, okay? And how do we create triggers around insecurities, okay? Because that's what you need to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that space, you know, we always trying to be direct, but sometimes, you know, we might need a sense of security to do that, and you have to create a thought and feeling to actually take you to get you through a certain experience. You know what I'm saying? Because spirits don't like feeling naked. But yeah, so when we talk about triggers and insecurities, this is when you create a trigger for insecurity, aka you create a false action or a thought around what you're comfortable with, or something you haven't done self-reflection on. Okay, so I repeat, when you create a trigger, this is for insecurity, you create a false action or a thought around what you're comfortable with, or something you haven't done self-reflection on. All right, so example one, let's get into example. All right, what do I mean? So let's say I don't want somebody involved, so I'm involved with, to mess with another person, okay? You know what I'm saying? Friend, play, you know what I'm saying? This could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I involve, I don't want them to, you know, be involved with another person, okay? Instead of being raw and saying, you know, hey, I don't want you involved with this person, you know, what you would do is show careless actions, but behave in opposite manners, okay? So you might show careless actions, but you might behave in opposite manners, aka every time, you know, that person that you said that to, that you showed that action to, that you don't care, you know what I'm saying, you overthinking about it, you know what I'm saying, or you over messaging, or you over calling, or you over, you know what I'm saying, worried about that energy, okay, behind closed doors, but you presenting a different action. And even if you're indifferent, or you unsure, or on the fence, you can still play out actions of acting in opposite ways. So even if you're unsure, you're indifferent about the feeling, or even if you, or a thought, or even if you on the fence about it, you know what I'm saying, you're still going to play, you still can play out acting in opposite ways, because it's just, you know, you want to show some type of security, you know what I'm saying? So this is when you give your mind up and you start using others' minds as crutches, okay? This is when you give your own mind up and start using others' minds as crutches, when you participate in that energy a little bit too much, because you're not using your individuality, you know what I'm saying? You're not using your motherfucking own mind, okay? All right, let's get into example two. All right, so let's say in a different situation, you don't like taking your shoes off in someone else's crib because you think you got like small feet or whatever the case, and you've been insecure about that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's that indifferent, unsure, on the fence energy, or that's what you believe about yourself. So now you're going to start creating all these thoughts and feelings on why your feet ain't regular, and place it onto others. And that might be the case, but others might not even see it like that. You know what I'm saying? They might not even be thinking about it like that. So that's how you create a fucking trigger. Like I said, I hope I explained it the best way. But you know what I'm saying? You create a thought and feeling around something that around what you may be uncomfortable with, or something you haven't done self-reflection on, which creates that, like I said, that indifference energy, that unsure energy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, all of us need time to learn. So don't expect you to know everything out the gate. But this is just examples that we can see in our life. You know what I'm saying? To kind of let us know what the fuck we be doing, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, now that you might start developing all these thoughts and feelings on why your feet ain't regular, and place that onto others. You know what I'm saying? That might not even be the case. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create a trigger. Okay. So when you get to that point, it's like you're using someone else's mind to satisfy something you chose to keep hidden, or you choosing to keep, you know, or choosing to not deal with, or choosing to keep hidden. It could be an insecurity, and that insecurity is that you don't want to be seen for what it really is, or in the raw way it needs to be seen. And you need to know that's getting ready to manifest so you can face that head on. All right, this is another thing you would do. You know what I'm saying? You would try to show a person their own thought about whatever you're insecure about and make them confirm if they're comfortable with this idea and thought over and over again. But it all comes down to the same thing. Okay, you using someone else's mind for what you already know and not ready to deal with. Okay, so in that case, you make a trigger button. You know what I'm saying? And when you make a trigger or a button, aka bring awareness to that, it can be pressed in the esoteric realm. This is how we create triggers and mimic our insecurities, where you give other people around you feelings like this person is sensitive, and you give them those actions and things of that nature. Okay, well, you give them those thoughts. You give them those thoughts like, this person, man, I don't even know if I can really be 100 with this person, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so that button can look like, hey, don't do this or else, or you can do self-realization instead, aka exploring, hey, why am I not comfortable with this? Because it might not even have anything to do with you in the first place. So yeah, this was a very quick video on how you create triggers and insecurities. And it ain't that simple. And life should be simple. And that's why the spirit coach is here. Get them motherfuckers. Shape and form. Get your ass in the game.